How did I get here? What did I do to deserve to live in hell? I don't even know what this place is. All that I do know is that I must survive. The odds are against me. Genetics are against me. I definitely was not built for this world. But I must do it. I must fight on. To keep living, I must prove them all wrong. I will become a warrior. I will make a better life for myself. There's no other choice. It's either that or death. It's time to make a name for myself. But first, I need to survive. Hopefully there's something in this town. A clue, a beacon of hope, something. Whatever happened in the past is the past. And my journey, it begins now. Although grand and big, the city fits right in this place of hell. It almost looks abandoned. What happened? Someone must know something. Is there anybody here? There's gotta be some form of life. Well, looks like we may have found a slice of heaven inside of hell. Not only do I need a drink, but we need to find someone to talk to, something to learn. Oh, thank goodness. Other miserable people. I must ask around, get details, information on how to survive this godforsaken place. Who do I talk to first? I think we start with the person who looks the most normal. This person will do. Ever need help smoothing things over with the hounds? You know where to find me. But who are the hounds? That is the real question. This person looks like they know how to fight. What about them? I've got fresh limbs, kidneys, got hair and scalp too if you're looking for some sweet new locks. No thank you. Out of towners. Man, this place is bleak. Everyone's so rude. Alright, the first thing Fezman needs to do is to get a lay of the land. We need to find food. Maybe talk to some people and see what they know. Let's just ask around. Everyone underrates the cook, but you know what? Without a good cook, you'll be shitting sideways for the rest of your days. Part of a swordsman's training, a scientist's research. Part of it. All is good food. How can you improve without the fuel to nourish the mind and body? I don't think he knows how hungry I am. So there you go, hire me. Sure, how much? 6,000 cats, what do you say? I say I can't afford it. I only have 1,000. 6,000 is, steep. Twitchy bar thug. What? You wanna fight? Sorry, I don't want any trouble. Ain't got no time for bedwetters. Man, this dude's rude. Go run back home to your mom, twerp. I'll remember that. You just wait. Pretty soon, this amazing posture, twig-looking arms will be able to kill you within seconds. I will train the heart, the soul, and the body to be a murderous weapon. And I will come and get my revenge on you, you twitchy bar thug. Maybe we should talk to the bartender. Looking to trade? Show me what you've got. Looks like he's got some food for us. I think that's always a good start in any survival sandbox game. We'll grab a bandage as well. You never know when that is going to be needed. Trouble can come at any moment. We'll grab some fish. We're pretty much going to buy all the food. Oh, that was all of our money. 1,000 went by super quick. Everyone in that bar was freaking rude as heck except for the barman. Seems like everyone in this, whatever this is in it for themselves. And honestly, I must do the same. But I must become stronger. Everyone here, even this lady, can probably beat me down. I must watch what I say at every conversation. It only takes one wrong move to piss somebody off, and I'll be nothing more than the dirt beneath these really, really big feet. So I think the next best option is put the body to work. This place is dangerous, and we must watch our every move, because danger can approach from anywhere. This must be done. It's not proud work. Nothing in life is easy. Fezman continued to mine, thinking about what must be done. Hours passed. The sun moved through the sky, but he didn't falter. And he didn't waver, chipping away, knowing that his survival depended on it. But it was a win-win situation. His body becomes stronger, and with every hit, a chunk of copper falls from the boulder, for which he can carry back to the barman, allowing him to buy food to survive just a little bit longer. To Fezman, this is his circle of life. As Fezman chipped away at the copper, down the hill he sees a group, unable to identify whether they're friendly or foe, but knowing that they could possibly make their way up here scares him. He grabs the copper, all that he can fit on him, and he begins to make his way back to the city. After a quick sprint, Fezman feels a little bit stronger, but also tired, and knows that he needs to sell these rocks. He's able to sell them for 193. With that 610, we will buy more food. Looks like that's all he can afford right now. Fesman not satisfied with his last load due to it being cut short by the roaming strangers he saw down the hill. He begins to head back to continue what he started. He knows the city doesn't offer much, but what it does offer is enough for him at this current moment. Patience will win the long game for him. Alright, so we're going to send Fesman down to get more copper. We need to collect a bit more money, a bit more food, and a bit more supplies before we make the journey to the next city. And that would be a more long-term situation for Fesman, because there he'll have more supplies, the ability to buy more stuff, to meet more people, recruit more people. Because that's what he's going to need to do. Meanwhile, we continue on with the hard manual labor of mining copper. All through the night, Fesman continues to chip away. His mind begins to wander as he questions his sanity. What life is this? Is it even worth fighting to live? When you're all alone, there's nothing to fight for. Fesman spots something. He sees a group approaching him very rapidly, and this time he can't run away. Fesman, holding on to his copper, hides behind the rock, hoping to not be spotted. He had overheard in the bar of roaming bandits who pick on the weak, beat them up and leave them to die in the middle of the desert. Fesman doesn't move. Fesman mined all through the night. He may have a weak body, but no one has more determination. His mind begins to slip and wander. Sweat drips down the bridge of his nose and rests into his finely shaped mustache. Another clump of copper falls down, which he gathers up and places on to his person. Exhausted, it's time to go back up to the city to make another transaction with the barman. He's also thinking he needs to practice his sneaking skills, something he's probably going to have to rely on until he becomes the warrior he dreams to be. Until then, he must be able to hide from the danger, because once danger finds him, that means it's too late. So we're having Fesman sneak up back to town so he can level up his sneaking skill, something that is going to be critical for survival, obviously. As you can see, we hid from those dust bandits. I think they saw us. Weirdly enough, they didn't attack us. So I'll take that as a W. And we're going to head back to the barman, sell off this copper, and then probably head our way to the next city. Good to see you again, the barman says. Fesman ready for his third transaction and maybe the last in this city. This time he brings back his biggest load yet, 4 copper boulders, providing him a total of 900 cats, almost as much as he started out with. Fesman eyes the shelves of the barman and he picks out the cooked vegetables. He bids the barman good day and sets out for his next journey in what may be the most dangerous, where he is the most vulnerable. Fesman needs to go down to Squin, and the reason for this is because there's not much here at the hub. In Squin, there's more traders, more vendors, more people to interact with, and that is going to be important for the progression. So we are going to send Fesman on his way to Squin, leaving this city behind, unsure if we will ever see it again. There's really not much reason to return, as it didn't offer much, but what it did offer was enough, which was safety. Fesman turned the corner and he realizes he's running right by the dust bandits he saw earlier. This is their camp. One of them shouts, "Hold up! Give us all your food!" It's at this moment Fesman wonders if he can outrun them. Can he? He just bought all of this food. He just worked all night. Will he give it up easily or will he run away? We're in a tough situation here. I didn't realize their camp was right around that corner. We're in a tough spot here. A bit stubborn, Fesman decides to run, hoping he can outrun the bandit trying to rob him of his freshly bought food. "Keep running, you don't want to cross me again," the bandit says as Fesman runs away. I can't believe it. We actually got away from him. Alright. Danger averted. That was close. We need to be more careful. We would have lost all the food we just worked for. Alright, we spotted another group of bandits. Fesman tries to hide. There's not much cover to use. After the close call just minutes ago, the last thing he needs is another one. He's tired. Looks like he's going unnoticed. We're gonna sneak by slowly, hoping to avoid being spotted. Also increasing our sneaking ability. An important survival skill in this world. Fesman, out of the corner of his eye, also spots a second group of travelers. Fesman debates whether they are friendly or not. He goes for it. He reveals himself around the corner, hoping to be greeted friendly and not taken as a slave. It appears they are unbothered by Fesman's It's at this moment he decides to follow the nomad group to blend in with them. This must be much safer than traveling alone. Alright, so we're gonna follow this nomad group to wherever they're going next. Hopefully, Squin. But it's definitely much safer traveling with this group than traveling alone, especially since they're friendly. So hopefully we don't get robbed or anything. And there's the small chance that they get into a fight with another group and we can kind of scavenge whatever's left from that fight. Luckily, it seems like they're heading to the same city we were heading. Oh, I spoke too soon. They just took a turn. He waves to the nomads, thanking them for letting him follow them. And he sprints towards the new city he was told about. He's greeted by what seems to be the guard's leader. You there, smuggling checks. Remove your gear, Flatskin. Fezman complies. After searching his body, he's given permission to pass through the gates.